Damn, how could somebody like talk like that, like professionally like that? I think my brain is rotten. Cause like, look at this. It's like stabilize or isolate the glomerular fucking. What the fuck did you say? What did he say? That's brain rot for you. Oh, that's hard. This is 20 pounds. Oh, what? Huh? Okay. Let me go get a hat or something. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm a firm believer that working on your, or I never used to be, but now I'm a firm believer that working on your rotator cuffs and all of your joints first, and then working on your all your muscles and everything. I kind of feel like you should really take care of your joints because your shoulders are the easiest muscle or the easiest joint, and it's the easiest way to get injured. And it's like that's kind of bullshit because like they're also the most flexible, I think, if you train them correctly. What was that for? Ah, that hurts, dude. Fuck. Dude, I have inflammatory arthritis. Dude, chill out. Fuck me. Oh, fuck. Like, okay. Imagine you get super strong, right? And you're thinking to yourself, yeah, I'm super strong. I can lift like 315, bench 315. I can squat 400. I can deadlift 500. I'm the man. And then your dumbass, sorry, not your dumbass, your dumb butt, sorry, not your dumb butt, you break down, your rotator cuffs break down under pressure, and your ankles, and somebody took your cankles, dude, your knee ankles, and now you have no choice. Somebody took your knees, your ankles, your shoulders, and your elbows, and your spine muscles, or and your spine joints, because there's so many joints in your body. It's not even funny. If your hips are weak, everything else is weak. If your shoulders are weak, your whole upper body's weak. If your ankles are weak, you have zero stability. So it all works as like a kind of like a posterior chain, basically. If you don't have good mobility, it's wraps for you, my guy. Everybody has to have full functional working body, and you have to take time out of your day just to strengthen those muscles. Okay. Because if you don't, you're gonna end up like me. And what is this channel for? What do I always say? I don't want you to end up like me. Oh, damn, dude. Dang it. Oh shit, that hurts. Okay. Another thing, another thing too is I forgot the wrists. How could I forget the wrists? Your wrists, your shoulders, your your back joints, your elbows. Let me start over. Your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders, your back muscles, your hips, your knees, your ankles. Those are all things that need to be strengthened. There's so many joints in your body. It's crazy. Isn't there more joints in your body than there are bones? I never actually thought about it like that. And then tendons. We got fucking tendons. Why are tendons so hard to train and they're so easy to break? Like you can you can strengthen muscles easier than you can strengthen tendons. Why, Professor AJ? Well, it's a little thing called time under tension and wait, time under tension. Or is it joint under tension? Whatever. The longer you it take or the longer you do the exercise for, like let's just say isometrics, let's just say planking or dead hanging or just holding any single, like doing this isometric or hold on, doing that helps with your joints, because if you hold it for a longer period, it allows the blood flow to go enter your joints so it can strengthen it, or so it can warm it up more. Just like doing a deep squat and just staying there for like a second or two, really getting the blood flow into your joints, because the muscles are way easier to repair than joints or tendons. When it comes to like muscle tears, like you have micro tears, but there's a difference between you having micro tears and it's like a good part, and then like muscle tear, which is like bad, because you could actually be like overdoing it in the gym. But even if you do overdo it in the gym, your muscles can still recover faster because there's more blood flow to them. I was gonna say hypergamy instead of hypertrophy. That's crazy. Yeah, so if you want your muscles to think that fuck, your muscles respond well to hypergamy. It's hypertrophy, by the way. What's the difference? Hypergamy is when you're higher than your other significant other. Oh shit. Hypertrophy is something to do with the muscles. Ah shit. Okay. Ah. Oh, damn it, come on. Dang. My grip sucks. I need to work on that. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but it's actually quite nice. You know, the other day I was with my girl, and she's not really my girl, but I'm just gonna say I was with a girl, and she was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just call her my girl, it doesn't matter. I was with my girl, and she was like, yeah, you have no ass. And I was like, what the fuck you mean I have no ass? And she was like, yeah, like I gave it a squeeze the other day. And first of all, that's not gay, but I gave it the squeeze the other day, and I just noticed that you had no ass. And I was like, fuck, are you serious? So now, not only do I have to work on everything else on my body, now I have to work on my glutes. This bullshit, dude. That's such BS. Can't I just have some peace around here? Shit. And like, but come on, dude. And like, it shows though, in the videos, in some of the videos that I make, it shows. You can see I don't really have nothing here. Like, look at this. No cushion for the pushing, huh? No, that's gay, dude. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What the hell? Oh, like, you think about it. You know what though? You know what I struggle with? The ability to dream, or the ability to have a goal in mind and stick to that mission. Like, oh, you're on a mission, that's great. I always think to myself, oh, I'm gonna fail anyway, why try? I'm not gonna think like that anymore. I have a mission, I have a goal, and I'm gonna stick to it. What is it? It's to get my body back to 100% full. I can jump off a cliff and be fine because I've strengthened all of my muscles. Or I can fall and not injure myself. Over the years, I've just been fucking up my body. Like, my ankles, I did a squat that was too heavy, caved it in, or it hurt. It hurt now. It hurt. I did also my knees. I keep on jumping down places. That shit hurts my knees. And my hips, I sit on my motorcycle way too long, and I'm all the way up here. And I also sit like 10 hours a day on my office chair. That's not good. And hold on, this shit's recording, right? Okay, just want to make sure. Well, I got you here. You want to hit the like button and the subscribe button for me? You know what I'm saying? Hit the sub button. No. Oh. Don't hit the sub button, please. No, please, no, don't do that. Don't sub to me. Don't sub to me. Don't sub to me. Anyway. So a lot of people, they don't really understand that when you start a channel, you're essentially talking to yourself. You can say, oh, you're talking to the camera. No, you're talking to yourself. The camera doesn't talk back to you. Like I look at this thing. Like who am I? I'm speaking to you guys. Also, dude. Also, thanks so much. And I hold on. Thank you so much for 17 subs. I know that that's like little, and that's not a lot, but all y'all 17 people that are watching me, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you subbing to me. I really appreciate like just the fact that 17 people are listening and watching my videos. I appreciate that. I really do. At the end of the day, that's imagine having 17 people just listening to you. That is crazy. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Like really. That is amazing how you can grow even just the slightest amount of subscribers. Somebody is subscribing. So I really do thank you. Thank you so much for watching my content. Road to 100 subs, right? If I can get 100 subs in the next 90 days, that would be amazing. All right. So if you haven't already and you're just kind of in the shadows, you know, kind of just lurking around, hit the sub button. Don't be shy. There's nothing to lose. Cause when I blow up, I'm doing a whole bunch of giveaways. I'm doing a whole bunch of gift card giveaways, and you, if you're the 100 lucky subscribers, then you'll be entered in the giveaway and automatically given $100 gift card. Let's just say once I reach 1 million. Fuck. just subscribe. Just hit this up button, please. 1, 2, and when you're doing this, make sure you're slowly doing it. 3, 4, yes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me go for 11. Shit. Yeah. All right, one more set, and then I'll move on to the next. If I had to do 2 forms of exercise for the rest of my life, it would be pull-ups and kettlebells. Dude, there's like a whole community on kettlebells. Some people are like, oh man, kettlebells suck. And then the other people like me are like, man, I fucking love kettlebells. And then there's a separate community that I also reside in. It's like, you buy a kettlebell but you never use it. and you don't work out ever. Or I work out, but like sometimes I'm just not consistent. And it shows. Look at this. It shows. Skinny. You remember how I told you guys that I've been doing calisthenics for like, what is it? Almost 10 years now. It's crazy. More than 10 years actually. It's like 12. I said 8 years, but now that I think about it, I started when I was like 8. And now I'm 20. I'm about to turn 21. That's crazy. When I turn 21, I'm not gonna sound like this. I'm gonna sound like this. So guys, welcome back to my channel. Back with another video. Today we're actually gonna be talking about politics and how Trump keeps on messing with my stocks. I just lost $800 in these past 3 weeks. It's not good. I don't think that I can keep this up. If like inflation wasn't bad enough, you have to come for my stocks now with the tariffs. And a lot of people are taking their stocks and selling it. Why would you do that? There's some guy riding one of those one wheels like this. I don't know if I could ever do that. Not the one wheel. Become an adult. I don't want to be an adult. Adulting sucks. You're like, what are you talking about, dude? You're already an adult. Yeah, I pay my taxes. I pay rent. I pay for food. I pay for gas. By the way, I have a motorcycle, so gas is nothing. My vehicle is nothing. My rent is nothing. My sanity sucks. That's why a lot of people move out, is because their sanity is jeopardized in like the first 2 or 3 years of becoming an adult. Even sooner, actually. Like your parents are just fucking cuckoo, and you kind of just, you want to get out of there, you know, to protect your sanity before you become cuckoo. Have I been looking at the camera, or have I just been like I think I do that a lot. Like I'm like, I remember I always catch myself doing it, and I try it and not to, but whenever I'm on dates or something, I notice I'm always like this, just like looking around, you know. And you shouldn't do that, because that gives off the impression that you're anxious about something. So I try and just not. Fuck. That's my hips right there. That's the 21-year-old body right there. Oh shit. Oh, Sonny. Oh. Oh, I'm so old. Fuck. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Slowly go down. 4. Slowly go down. 5. Slowly go down. 6. Slowly go down. 7. Slowly go down. 8. 9. 10. Yes. You know, a lot of people don't understand this, but when you want to learn something and you realize, wow, that is a small person right there. Sorry. When you want to learn something and you're in a community, best way to learn is to fail a lot, and you tell them straight up, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, but I would like to learn, and I think this is a great opportunity for me to improve on the skill that I don't have and improve on my knowledge or the lack thereof. I think it would be great if you were my mentor for a couple of weeks or even months or years. I'd really like that. And they'd be like, yeah, sure, man. And you fail a whole bunch. And a lot of people don't understand that the less questions you ask, the more that you're missing out. Because think of it like this, right? If somebody, like, say for example, let me do this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay, imagine this, right? You just started working at this new company that you're not really that interested in, but it pays the bills and you know it's going to be good for you, for your wallet, I guess. Okay, so you kind of realize that nobody really cares if you're good or bad at the position. You just need to be in the position. They need someone to fill the position. So they teach you, they explain to you how to do something. They say, hey, we need you to stock the shelves with these, pretend this is a can, with these cans, and we need you to just stock the shelf as much as you can. Actually, preferably get them all done. Get this aisle done by the end of the night. Cool. Now, some people, no one is gonna get confused over this, but some people get confused on how to stack the cans. Sometimes people will stack the cans upside down, or they stack it where the front is facing the back, or the back of the shelf, and that's not how it should be. That's not how it should be stacked. And you didn't ask. You didn't get the full explanation. You didn't ask any questions. So you're just assuming that the can, let's just say you don't have any common sense, just for the sake of this explanation. So this can is now facing the back of the shelf. And now customers can't see the front of the can. So the guy comes back and he's like, you idiot! I told you to stack it. But he never asked any questions, and he never fully demonstrated to you how to actually stack it. So a lot of people do this and they go on with their lives with just doing a half-assed job. And they're like, okay, we'll get someone else to do it. And sometimes they don't even care. They'll just be like, okay, that's fine. Also, you never asked how it should be. Should it be stacked like this? Should it be stacked like this? It's just, for the example, You don't have any common sense. So you're stacking it on its side horizontally. It's like a can, full can, supposed to be stacked like this. You're stacking it like this. You never asked any questions, so now you're terrible at your job. So then the one of the higher up managers comes in and he's like, why is this stacked like this? And the manager, the other manager, your manager was like, I don't know, he didn't stack it properly. And you're like, fuck, I should have learned how to stack it properly. And again, that's not on you. They don't really care. They're like, hey, just do better. It's fine. It's good. It's great. But for that example, if you were to be stacking, say, your own business and you didn't know how to stack the can, it's like, well, why are those cans stacked like that? People that come in, they're gonna be like, this is weirdly stacked. It's not blocked all the way fully up. Blocking meaning like it's not correctly placed all the way to the front. It's all the way pushed in the back. This guy obviously doesn't know how to run a business. This is not a good quality business, and I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Now, it's really important that you learn these little simple skills. Very simple, but very effective. Like imagine, let me give you another example for all the nerds out there. Imagine you have a very simple ability. Let's just say fire or something. A skill that you learned, like magic, right? And you can cast fire. It's just a little skill though. All you can do with the little Kindle tender is just throw a little flame. That's not gonna do much, and that's not gonna do much damage to your enemies. So what can you do? You burn the whole house down. You're getting crafty with it. Those little skills, it goes a long way. Like for example, Kazuma Sato from Konosuba. You're like, who the fuck is that? Look it up. He was able. Are you sure you're not the nerd? No, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I did watch Konosuba though. That's pretty good. Season 3, he uses water. So he uses water. He throws down water, and he freezes it. And the dude slides, falls down and slides. And this dude, Kazuma Sato, the guy that just threw down the water and froze it, he's really weak. He's really weak, but he's very crafty. He's very crafty. He really knows how to like get things done without him having to be strong. So he's very crafty when it comes to taking down foes or taking down enemies. So the guy starts sliding, he runs up to him, starts using his water powers on him and drowns him and waterboards him or water whatever. And he's just like, he's really powerful, but he's really weak at the same time. Like he cannot do 100 pull-ups or sit-ups or squats or dips or push-ups to save his own life. But he's very smart, and he's got really good intellect. So my point is, learning the small little skills, building up a foundation is a really good idea. And that also takes me back to building your smaller muscles, the rotator cuff muscles. When you build those, your body's pretty much bulletproofed, meaning you can lift heavier weights and not be injured and having to take months or weeks or months off of your training because you took the time to learn those smaller skills, those smaller movements. You know, those little band exercises, the ones that you go like this, the ones that you go like this, the kettlebells. You learned all of that. So now you can lift heavy and you won't be injured in the process. In the meantime, if you're already gotten injured, now it's time to pick up the kettlebell, pick up the resistance band, start training those muscles. Because without those smaller muscles, you can't have a big strong body and you won't be able to function properly. It's just like without all of the pawns that work in retail, that work in hotels, that work any blue collar job, without those people, without the little grunt workers, the little gunners that work retail jobs and work warehouses, blue collar jobs, none of this would be possible. None of this. The rich, they have an idea and they just go for it. They become rich like that. They offer value. But following instructions, that's what pays you less. Not following instructions and doing what you want to do and knowing how the system and the world operates and learning what people actually need and how you can help people and actually giving them the answer to their problems, that's what gives you, that's what gets you rich. Why am I talking about this? We were supposed to be working out. Okay. Damn. Can we do the cowbell swing? Yeet. Yeet. Oh shit, my calves are really tight. Wow, 36 minutes is crazy. What were we talking about? Damn. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you found it insightful, and I hope you found that my intellect was very creative and you liked it, and you hit the subscribe button finally, and hit the like button, and comment down below if you've ever injured your rotator cuffs or you've irritated them or hurt them and you're now just recovering. Anyways guys, I hope you have a blessed day and you take care now.